frowned upon.
Can you turn the music to something else? Because we don't own the rights to any of these. It's on your phone. You got me fiending. Like, so this is material versus immaterial. I like that topic, right? And especially what we're talking about today, this live from Sacramento, where we got Altar of Heaven in the background, Arrowwomen. We got Mahatma Starseed in the background. Oh, and maybe guest appearance by Caleb. He definitely comes with these toys.
I want that.
And I want you to stop yelling.
But Mama, I
can't leave you alone.
Two hot wool plates. Oh, I want that one.
You got me fiending.
That one.
How you fiending, bro?
Get a pencil and circle it so that we can look at it tomorrow.
What's the deal on this snake one?
Caleb,
Yes.
go get a pencil and circle the ones you want, and we'll look at them tomorrow.
No, Mama.
It's definitely the option that your mom gave up with.
Yeah, that's way easier so we don't have to remember.
Yeah, bro.
Listen, that's putting more stress onto our body.
And Mama, I want a snake one.
You know?
And I want a snake one.
Do you have the remote?
Thanks, Caleb.
Mama, I want a snake one. What? It ate a tar. It ate a tar, Mommy. What? Mommy, it ate a tar. I want that one too.
So, and I want you to know, like I said, I love your passion because everyone has to know that you're going to go in for your family and your kids. Like, yo, to go in and the bark and the bite and the people that I want around me, because, like, I have potentials of a bunch of dope, interesting shit that's going to happen. And we all do. Like, one of the things that Mahatma said, I'm not going to give you all of what I see for you, which is dope. But it's like, I just need to be able to fill in some of what other people see that's more balanced and light and what I see. Like, I told y'all I'm in general mode. I'm in a spiritual war that I've been in for several years now, which we all have. Like, a lot of us been in it by ourselves. So, like, now I'm building and acquiring and encompassing and entangling with the people that are other generals. Because, like, why else would the fuck you be out here in 2021, which is the real 2012, after we had 9 years of going through, it's the same number cycle. And it's an integrous of 5. It's which is balance of the spiritual and the material. And, like, the X-Men about to go ham. Oh, they ran down on the Capitol. Oh, y'all about to see some superpowers and some magnetic minds come together and do some magical shit. Who? I believe the children are our future. Teach them well and let them lead the way. Show them all the beauties they possess inside. Yo, who sing that?
Michael.
Oh, so I just channeled Michael?
No, that was Whitney Houston.
Oh, Whitney? She's even better.
No, it's like...
believe the children. No, it's Whitney Houston.
Yeah, Siri or Google. Who knows?
Wow.
Is that Whitney or Michael? I just went with the flow of energy because...
Hey, Google.
It might be like that.
Who sings?
They sing, like, together.
I believe the children are the future.
I think it's Whitney. We're feeling Whitney vibes.
Whitney Houston.
Whitney. I got a feeling to Whitney.
Go ahead, Whitney.
So just in that song and those words are very powerful because...
I guess it's the Heal the World song that Michael...
There you go. It is the Heal the World song.
Make it a better place for you and for me and the entire human race. There are people dying.
You care enough for the living
to make a better place
but
for you.
That's what we need right now.
Me.
Yeah, and appreciate y'all coming in. And if y'all could share them to y'all rooms, it'd be dope. Mahatma, if you mind jumping in and sharing to the rooms, it'd be awesome. All those that are tuning in here, watching the video now, definitely share this to a bunch of rooms. Share this to your timeline. Because I need you to understand. No. Actually, I just want to understand
I'm here to help.
No, I'm here to just be this understanding
Myself.
of authenticity, genuine authenticity. And what you said about A. Marie and her authenticity to show me what spirit is at that level, that cleared up a lot. And it's like, I'm going to look forward to getting to that level. I know my spirit is already there. And I'm working every day to balance my material and immaterial. And what I mean by that, I used to pray before each one of my lives, before I did anything. The first thing I would do would pray. Now I do it in my freestyle format. I do it in my mantras, my tones. So getting back into that ritual and habit goes really, really far. So we did our own prayer call this morning with Altar Heaven and Mahatma Starseed. And the prayer call was us being able to read a verse from the Bible, meditate, and stimulate our bodies, not just our physical bodies, but our mental and emotional bodies, etherical, astral bodies, and then be able to send out intentional messages, and then going out in nature and acting upon the stimulations that we had. It all started from an immaterial place. Like everything before it comes into this physical world is a thought, and before it's a thought, it's a feeling, a vibration, and then before that feeling, it's a quantum particle that's out there. So going from that particle, that sensation that's out there, to a thought, then to words, and then to actions, and then to it looks like Corky's patiently waiting to get out by the door.
She's all, somebody help me.
Look, she done moved closer to the door a couple times. Like, yo,
Alright, well, like any moment now.
She didn't trust the times that Caleb can.
There you go, Corky. She's like, all right, I'm good now. What it allowed me to do is understand that abracadabra really works. To understand that the Lord's Prayer, our Father, Mother, Son, who art in heaven. Even that song, I believe the children are our future, is a mantra that we're speaking towards our future leaders, our children. They will be the ones running. These children that watch TikTok all the time, all children watch TikTok. I know parents are into TikTok now, but all children watch TikTok.
Mommy,
Yes.
did you hear me on the ground?
Are you going to circle them? You said you was going to get a pen and circle them, bro, so we don't have to remember. Remember that? You remember that? You don't remember that, do you? You didn't agree to that?
You didn't.
No. He's like, no, I did not agree.
I want the sun and ground one.
And I want you to go a whole day without screaming.
I have to tell you something.
Look, I got a pen.
I
Here's
want
a
the
pen.
sun and ground one with
Caleb, guess what? I got a pen for you, bro. So you can circle this for your mom and show her, so she can see it
Go,
better.
Caleb.
Yes.
Go, Caleb.
Mommy.
Go.
Yes.
Caleb.
This is how you manifest the things you want, by circling,
I want
Caleb.
the sun and ground one like the.
Caleb,
Yes.
take the pen and circle the ones you want.
Well,
So she doesn't have to
So
use
that
her
way
brain
I don't
to
have to
remember.
keep remembering.
Yeah, absolutely. You just make a circle. We talked about these shapes, so you could just circle it.
Or write a number.
We did
next
talk
to
about
it.
the shapes. We talked about
Write a number,
triangle.
1 or 2.
Oh, there you go. Those are even better. Don't you got the numbers to trace?
You know what you're doing.
So in that that discussion on material versus non-material, and even how
I want
Mattahs,
the sun and ground one.
Circle it.
ER was put in to remove
Mommy.
the AH sounds or the I sounds that we say. That I sound is that of the Most High praise.
Mommy.
It's the Most High. Ah, it's a Hallelujah, Gaia, Muhammad, Buddha, like Jehovah Jireh. That I sound goes really far.
Is pretty stopping.
Yeah, it is. Is very stopping.
Yeah, hella stopping.
It is the most
It'll
stopping.
stop you right in your tracks.
Butter.
Add that ER
Butter.
to the end of any
You
word.
need some
Yep.
butter? I need
It's
some
like-
butter.
Yeah, it's very like so. When I started changing the ERs, I was before I watched Bobby Seale, and from the Black Panthers, and Bobby Seale showed me that the the us was taken away from our dialects and language. In Sanskrit don't got no ERs ending in it. Hebrew is no ERs in there. And that's because these are flowing languages. These are flow. So when you can get into a flow, like I'm a wordsmith, I understand I got to give the what?
Mommy.
The gab, because what matters the most is me, myself, and I. I'm a dad, a great mom, too. Balance of my energy, I know my hue. Don't get confused. Stop and breathe, and then you see. You see how, like, even how my words, we was talking about that earlier with mumble rappers, they can sing or they can drag out a syllable. Yeah, and that syllable dragging out gives you time to think, to put another form of words. Because it's like 14 seconds before the thought that's in your head comes to your mouth.
Yeah.
So, like, that's 14 seconds is a long time.
That is a long time.
14
seconds?
seconds.
That's not long. Wait, what's 14
14 seconds before the thought in your head has to come out your mouth before you make a decision.
If you're gonna let it out?
No, when you decide to let it come out, it's a 14-second process that you can cut in half because you are operating off of just autopilot. But if you want to sit there and take the time to think, it's a 14-second process.
Think something through takes 14 seconds.
Yeah, like 14 seconds before it comes here to here. So you can take your time.
Mommy.
But because we operate in a very fast-paced world, 14 seconds seem like a lifetime.
Yeah.
So, like, if you take a couple breaths, like, be intentional, you'll get intentional thoughts that have fully processed all of your bodies. Remember we was talking about the bodies that there's parts of our nervous system that's automatically responding that has to catch up with the rest. That's that 14 seconds.
Central and the peripheral.
The central nervous system and the peripheral nervous system. Much love and light to you, Amanda. Did you circle any of them, or are you still trying to get her to remember?
I just circled this one.
Alright, so now then she can check it back. Because we're working right now. Can we work?
No.
No? Why
Kayla.
not?
But Mommy, I want this one white.
And I want you to let us work.
I want this one 8 stars.
Okay, well, I want you to let us work.
So the likelihood of you getting the cars goes up when you listen.
Yeah, when you listen and do what you're told, then you might possibly get more Hot Wheels.
Place up?
Yep, but you have to be a big boy and a good listener.
To make sure I got Hot Wheels.
And I want this one. I want this one.
And I want you to
It's
go
so
out
tall.
and let me work.
And can I have this one?
We'll see. You can't get her to force her yes out of her now.
Scientist.
Why would you force yes out of her
You're
now?
actually forcing no out of her quicker than you get.
Yes. You hear how you working against yourself?
You're
Because
working against yourself
she
right
already
now.
said she would look. I'm telling you the truth.
I'm trying to help you out.
Because you went from having the opportunity and the potential to get it tomorrow where she could look at it to the point where you might not get it at all. We talked about the zero.
You're going to risk that, Caleb?
Like, we just trying to help you out.
Stop.
Yeah, we're helping
And
you.
I
Stop.
want this one to eat a house. I want this one to eat a house.
And I want you to go out.
So in the engagements with the people, sounds that are around us. You don't have to shush him. Don't shush him. Like, we'll talk into the energies and he'd just be in the background. Caleb likes to be in the background of the energy exchanges. Like, he came in here to exchange energy with you because he felt the vibrations you were going through. Because he was chilling for a while. And he was like, you know what? My mom. Wait, what is this? Bat signal. Whoa.
I want this one.
So,
eat a house.
in the midst of understanding
This one
what we
need a house.
manifest in the material, it happens in the non-material way before it happens in the material. Like, way before.
But can I please
So,
have
like,
it?
how Caleb is trying to get his mom to purchase something, a Hot Wheels playset, in order for it to go to the store or order for Amazon, you have to put out the intention prior to. But most children don't know when to let up. They feel as though if they pester, that they're gonna get it and they're gonna get their parents to say yes. But it's once you say it once, it's already done. Especially when you got a mom that likes providing you with things that makes you happy, or likes providing you with things to be there for you. Like if you have one parent or two parents or even a village, like you just say what you desire, and a lot of them like making it happen. So when someone is persistent, they're gonna always get what they desire. But if you know what you don't desire and you talk about that more, that is definitely what you're going to materialize as well. Like, because everything that you have in your world was a choice that you made to get it. Like, you made that choice. From your children to the current living location that you have, to the jobs and shit that you work with, to your business partners, to the schooling that you made choices. And a lot of these choices and agreements was made way before they materialized in the physical. So it's like what Caleb just did is what I tell my children to do all the time. I'm like, look, it's Christmas time, so right around Halloween, start writing get those Christmas books and just circle what you're doing. Or do the digital shit and take screenshots and picture of them and then show your mom. And then look at them shits every day. Picture yourself with them on. Visualize. Like, do that. Because that's going to allow whoever is going to, in your village, is going to allow them to get it for you. That is teaching them how to take that intentions and acting, and it's also being detached, and you manifest because you know how to vibrate at it to make it come into your world. Like every 14 seconds, right? When we have these thoughts and we feeling and we having sensations about certain things, every 14 seconds you start to attract the material effort of what you're thinking about. You attract another thought that's similar to it, and then it's like a puzzle piece, and then another 14 seconds you attract a couple more thoughts, and the particles start to come your way because your thoughts create your reality. And before it's your thoughts and you have sensations and feelings about it, like that's why the ER and the matters. Like the ER, it just stops your thoughts and your everything. You got to pick back up. The that is a powerful sound that you're saying to the heavens that is connecting your last offerings. So after about a minute, you have physical people, places, and things that are now showing up in your reality that align with what you are doing. That's why people say, Charlie, we had several people today was like, yo, I was thinking about you, I was feeling about you, and in that thinking and feeling, I'm so glad you called.
Yeah.
Mahatma, how many times does that happen? Like, when you you hit somebody up and they was like, yeah, I was just thinking about, I just saw you, da-da-da-da.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Divine time.
Always. Divine timing matters. And your divine timing of the things you want to materialize, that shit matters too. Like, I definitely know that I'm materializing the next stages of the commune, the many different locations, the assets and resources to fly around this world, to send my consciousness to places, the lectures, the Nobel Peace Prizes that I get to leave to my children. Like, I know I have these already. Like, I already know it. Because I've been doing this and manifesting my reality for the past 9 years intentionally and unintentionally. So like now it's a big part of being able to detach that I tell my children, and to be patient and to start calibrating your conversation and calibrating your bodies before you start sharing your pearls and your not pearls. Because when you're sharing them, you are manifesting or de-manifesting shit that you want to materialize. So like I share with y'all, everyone that's here, I'm manifesting some big shit that requires a lot of space and a lot of energy. And you want to be around my energy, time, space. You want to be one of my partnerships. You want to be one of my girlfriends. You want to and you have to be at least 45 to 50 years old for I call you a girlfriend. I just need you to know that. All those that are looking for that application. Because my girlfriend or friend girl that's going to be there, she has to understand I have 6 children's moms, and I have 7 children, and I have a tribe full of females, and I have partnerships and partnerships that are in place. So if you want to be girlfriend, you have to have a lot of thick skin. The thickest. And you have to be very spiritually mature. Because what we'll be manifesting with your maturity and your experience and our assets and resources will be greatness. But other than that, we got partnerships. How they say friends with benefits? Like, fuck being my friend with a benefit. Be a partnership so that we are growing and healing generational curses. That's how you manifest. That's how you materialize the things that you desire.
In our room.
There's a lot of people that want boyfriends and girlfriends that get around my energy. If that's all you want, that's easily manifested. I can help you manifest that.
Did it for me.
Like, because I give off a lot of boyfriend, girlfriend energy.
Yeah.
Money, wealth, resources, we get to show you where that shit is already in your world. Like, you're already wealthy enough that you need. Look, this is the thing. I'm going to share something with you about money, right? So, most people think they got to work and trade their time for money. That's how 95% of the world is taught. Like, I got to put these hours in, 40, 50, 60 hours overtime. That's how I get paid. That's one way. But when you learn how to trade stocks or become a business or a brand, you realize that your time is literally how your money calibration is. You can duplicate yourself. You can set up automation there. You can get into the stocks games and foreign exchange where that's a form of automation where you're doing things 1 and 2 times, but you're getting paid for it over and over again. When you learn how to do that, you don't need to work 40 hours a week, which means you don't have to spend a lot of time away from people that you care about, which means you don't have to make as much money. So someone making $100,000 or $200,000 a year, but got to work 60-hour weeks, and that's their salary, 60, 70-hour weeks, that's weeks, versus somebody that only makes $50,000 and only have to work 10 hours a week. And then the other time, they get to do whatever the fuck they want. Like, you start to see versus time, your time matter or material versus your money matter and material. So when you start shifting that, just think about it. Who you think get paid more money? And I upped it to $200,000 because there's a lot of people working 40, 50, 60, 70 hours a week, and you make nowhere near $200,000. That was I haven't felt myself talk like this in a while.
Your son got grease in his hair.
Oh, awesome.
Oh, yeah.
Like, what type of grease? Like cooking grease?
Mm-hmm.
How?
So he got mad because...
Okay. Let's take
What
it
I was saying is
out.
That is the offering of the day.
You see what happened was...
Yeah. He definitely, like, Caleb is he's one of the dopest starseeds I've seen in a while. Like, my children, I know my children are very dope as well. I know they are. Shout out to Leilani. And it's so synchronized that, like, she has a Anaya, which is the same as my niece. It's Manny's daughter. The name is Anaya. This is Chelly. And then she has a Leilani, which is the same as my chunky monkey, number 6. So it's like, they matter. That matters. That matters a lot. When you can see the synchronicity with the people that you're manifesting with. Because those synchronicities, you can start paying attention to them. And you won't be manifesting for people that don't have your best interests at heart. Because the fact that she has 2 children that are similar to 2 children in my world, however she treats her children is how she treats my children unconsciously, because they share names. Like, at the very least. So, like, I felt it with my children, like how, like prior to coming here, like, I felt like the space being created for them. I felt the next steps being taken. I got 2 video chats with them.
Cool. Lining things up.
For major manifestations. Like, you realize with your children, they got big dreams, no matter if they matrix children or not. They still Starseed Matrix children. So they out there manifesting, and I was sharing that I still share my space and energy with my children's moms. We all share space and energy with everybody we've ever connected with, especially those we created children with. But I can know how to not share an overflow or abundance of it. So in manifesting the material world, know that you're always manifesting for your tribe, your bloodline businesses, and the people that are in your family and in your frequency. So just to recap this live manifestation of the material and the immaterial, because we're spirit before we're anything else, being detached from what's already in your world, being grateful for what you already have, appreciative of what you already have, and having that knowing that once you have the idea, the stimulation by it, meditations with it, the conversations that you get to share, you cast your pearls amongst other conscious people, that it will come. It has to. And that the roadblocks and obstacles or distractions are there for you to overcome. First by stopping and breathing, and it's knowing that this moment is a stopping moment to appreciate everything you got up until this moment. Like, we've been going hard, like over 100 places, locations. We just got back from San Francisco. Bay Area shit. Shout out to OG Tony, Bobby Johnson, the original T-Mobile.
Yeah, it was dope.
Yeah, you look like you ready for night. So listen, I appreciate your vibration being in this download. Schedule's coming out just this Tuesday, 6:09 Pacific Standard Time, 9:09 Eastern Standard Time. The Mission of Sarah Hall, also known as the Church of Mindset, will be going down. More talk about law of attraction and manifesting 2021 that you desire. Also, we'll be having scheduled prayer sessions. Yup, we definitely in Sacramento, Lulu. Much love and light. Are you on this side of the coast? Over the next several weeks, we're going to be having scheduled prayer calls, prayer sessions, 15 to 27 minute prayer sessions. We're also super dope. Also, meditation, intentional manifestation sessions. Also, we're in huge need and assistance of divine tribe mates that are conscious enough to carry conscious conversations, as we are establishing bloodline partnerships and businesses, along with a major project on healing emotional, sexual, traumatic, mental health, and not disorders, but indifferences, discrepancies, curses that we've had in our lives. And we have 2 major programs that are running out, being able to communicate with our children in these digital times, in these virtual times. They get access to everything. And then also healing the conversations in those families, but also healing the conversation that you have with yourself, with your inner child, your inner king and your inner queen inside of you, through tantric principles that don't even require other physical beings. Like, learning to fall in love and marry yourself is the whole goal of our sexcitation programs, because once that happens with you, the people that you attract in your world, you have to know that you chose them to be in that moment and position. You have to. I know. It's always super lit when it reveals or unfolds itself to me, and it's confirmed. So before you was out of here, I was sharing that you having children, that one, your oldest having the same name as my niece, and then your youngest daughter having the same name as my my second to youngest daughter, like unconsciously, you wanting for your children is wanting for my bloodline and my children because they share the same, at least the same names. And then the ones that share the same zodiac signs, the more of the same that they share, the more of you unconsciously working with in our mission. That's why it doesn't really, the balance or the servitude, that's why I know that synchronicity of me knowing that I'm right where I'm supposed to be. I follow my ancestors to get me right where I need to get around some other dope ancestors, and then they tell me why I'm here, to materialize and manifest the things that I need to materialize and manifest. So, thank you. Did you get the oil out?
It wasn't that bad. It was dramatic.
They all blew it up. Everyone's ready to go to sleep. Mahatma's out over there.
I'm definitely ready to close my eyes.
Chelly's out. Like, I am.
Today was such a full day.
We got another one tomorrow. Today was a dry run for tomorrow. This is how we heal our families. This is how we make sure generational curses don't creep up. We have these moments where we have fun, we have edutainment. So I want y'all to know, silence is good, breath is good, fellowship is good, high vibrating food is good, eating food that you enjoy is good too, and not feeling bad about it. Shame is not that good. It's a dope indicator that you need to balance and get right, because you're living outside of your self-accepting self. Love yourself. Appreciate yourself. Pray often. Get accountability. And raise your vibe. If you don't want to die, or other people around you that can die and fall off. I laugh at death because just the physical body dies. The spirit goes into another vibrational status to help the individuals that are going to need the assistance now. So, my name is 369 Conversations. Shout out to Altar of Heaven in the background. Mahatma, Starseed, very divine presences. We're grateful. Y'all stay blessed, favored, and focused. Love y'all.